My name's Koila Costello. I'm joining you from Fiji. I live in Suva and I also live in Brisbane. Currently, my work is I do a bit of counseling, a bit of coaching, facilitation, and I also design tailor-made workshops on effective communication because my background is also in peace building and conflict resolution. So I guess for me to revisit some of the concepts, not just at a head level, but at a heart level. And one of it was going through the whole narrative, the stories that we tell ourselves, looking at that again. And a lot of it, I think, was on the opportunity to do the self-coaching and re-exploring again the stories we tell ourselves and where did I get this idea that I'm not good enough, to be this kind of, to be a coach in this area, is that I feel and think and know I'm more confident in myself, in what I do and how I carry myself in different spaces. Work and professionally and also traditionally, and in my relationships. And that's been huge. That's been really big. Just the other day, my cousin invited me for lunch, for tea, and we went and sat, and I was listening to her. And I thought, wow, I've really grown in my relationship with her, in the way I listen, and in the way I carry myself, and in the way I give her feedback, and being able to say no and yes to things that she's saying. So for me, I was very proud of me. I am more confident in being able to say, I can do coaching. I'm ready to coach. And the other day I was interviewed by a social work professor on internationalization of social work, Professor Litia Mayo. She said, now, are you ready to coach? Can I refer someone on to you? I said, yes, you can. I know what I'm doing now. The way in which you facilitated the safety. And this is virtual stuff, right? That's not easy. I've never met you in real life. So to
Yeah.
be able to create that level of safety that allowed all of us to be authentic and vulnerable, that was really important. It gave us the confidence to grow, and amongst peers, we felt heard, we felt accommodated, and we felt affirmed. And the way the materials were presented on the learning platform, it was interesting. It wasn't too much. It was appropriate. It was focused, and it was quite interactive. I would really encourage them to do it because it would give them an opportunity to have the space for the self-coaching, the inner work, and a space for reflection. And with any practice, when you're practicing and working with different people, you need to be responsible for your own processing. It's the hard work. You have a duty of care to your clients. What are you doing to look after you so that when you're present for them, you've dealt or you're dealing with your stuff. It's the safest thing to do, for your own growth, but also for your client's growth.